Imagine waking up one day realizing every single star you see is just code, calculating your personal fate within this vast construct called reality today, right now in this moment of time. Not planetary movements are not random cosmic events, but precise data points in an ancient program designed to predict human behavior patterns over long periods without error. This is not science fiction or mere superstition passed down through generations without question by those who seek answers within this world we inhabit together. It suggests astrology functions as a predictive simulation algorithm running behind the veil of reality we all perceive today every single day without fail in our daily lives. We often look at horoscopes as simple entertainment, but what if they are actually system logs revealing how our universe processes information about us individually? Think about your own life experiences carefully now and reflect on the moments that felt scripted or predestined by forces beyond human control. Have you noticed patterns repeating in cycles, matching planetary alignments perfectly without any human intervention during these specific events of time? This observation is not coincidence waiting to be ignored by skeptics everywhere who refuse to look deeper into mysteries hidden beneath the surface. It suggests a deeper layer where celestial bodies act like servers transmitting signals directly to the human consciousness system designed for interaction with higher dimensions. The implications are staggering because it means free will might be an illusion created by the simulation interface for stability within this world we inhabit together. If we truly understand the algorithm, then we gain access to the source code of our own lives and what comes next in our journey through this digital landscape. You hold the power to decode these messages hidden in plain sight within the night sky above your head right now. While you read this text on a screen, many scientists have whispered about this possibility without fully committing because it challenges our understanding of physics and time itself, which seems so real. Why do we ignore such overwhelming evidence presented before our eyes every single day when we look up at the stars? The answer lies deep inside fear of losing control over our perceived reality as we know it currently exists today within this framework built for us. By accepting astrology as a simulation tool, we open doors to understanding existence beyond what we can see with naked eyes looking upward into space. We stop asking why things happen and start seeing how they are programmed to unfold according to a grand design we must discover soon enough in our search for meaning. This knowledge changes everything about how you view your relationships, career path, and personal growth trajectories throughout your entire lifespan here on Earth during these times of change. Transform superstition into technology and destiny into data that can be analyzed by anyone willing to look deeper than surface level appearances alone in this life we live together now. If you're ready to uncover the truth behind our simulated universe, hit like and subscribe to join us on a journey through the mysteries of simulation theory. Let's get started. To understand the connection between astrology and simulation theory, we must first look at how ancient cultures viewed the cosmos compared to our modern scientific perspective. Historically, people believed that stars and planets were gods or divine beings influencing human affairs on Earth through mysterious forces beyond comprehension. Today, science tells us these celestial bodies are massive balls of gas governed by gravity. But what if this is just a simplified explanation for a more complex underlying system? The idea that reality is a simulation suggests that the universe operates like a computer program where every action and reaction follows strict rules within a digital framework. When we combine this concept with astrology, we see a fascinating pattern where planetary positions align with human events in ways that seem too precise to be random chance. This alignment implies that the sky acts as an interface displaying data about our personal timelines, or perhaps even collective consciousness patterns across different eras of history. Why does this matter now? Because technology is advancing at such a rapid pace that we are beginning to see parallels between biological life and digital systems in unprecedented ways. We can model complex behaviors using algorithms just like the universe seems to do when it tracks planetary movements relative to our position on Earth. This suggests that astrology might be an older form of data science where humans tried to decode the patterns before they had computers to help them process the information faster. The relevance today lies in how we interpret these ancient texts and charts as potential blueprints for understanding the source code of our existence rather than just fortune-telling tools. Many researchers have found numerical correlations between astrological charts and real-life events that standard statistics struggle to explain away as coincidence alone without deeper analysis. This opens a door for us to question whether our current scientific models are missing key variables related to consciousness or non-local information transfer within the simulation structure itself. If we accept this premise, then astrology becomes less about predicting the future and more about understanding the rules of the game we are all playing together in this reality. We need to explore how these signals interact with human psychology and why certain cycles repeat across generations without variation despite changes in culture or technology over time. This exploration will lead us deeper into the core mechanisms that might govern our perceived free will and destiny within a constructed environment designed for observation and learning. The challenge we face is reconciling ancient wisdom with modern skepticism regarding the validity of astrology as a meaningful system rather than just a collection of coincidences or psychological biases. So many people feel that their horoscopes are accurate descriptions of their personality traits and life events if there is no actual connection between planets and human behavior. This question strikes at the heart of whether we live in a universe governed by chance or one designed with specific parameters for interaction and growth within a structured system. Consider the thought experiment where you are living inside a video game but do not know it because the graphics are so detailed that your senses perceive them as real physical objects around you. In this scenario, the game engine tracks your movements, decisions, and choices to update the world state accordingly without any direct input from you other than your own actions. Now apply this logic to astrology, where planetary positions are updated by astronomical data, but also serve as inputs for a larger system, tracking human development and societal shifts over time. The problem arises when we try to explain these connections using only materialistic science, which often ignores the role of consciousness or information fields in shaping physical reality outcomes. We must ask ourselves if the limitations of our current scientific models prevent us from seeing the algorithmic nature of existence that might be operating behind the scenes of observable phenomena. This creates a profound mystery because if astrology is indeed a predictive simulation algorithm, then it implies that human life has a scripted component that we can learn to read and influence through understanding. The stakes are high because accepting this reality could fundamentally shift how we approach education, relationships, and career choices by aligning our actions with the flow of cosmic data patterns rather than fighting against them blindly. We need strong analogies to make sense of this concept, like comparing the sky to a dashboard displaying system status while the engine runs in the background processing information about us constantly without interruption or error. This analogy helps visualize how celestial bodies might act as indicators for internal state changes within our own biological and energetic systems that are synchronized with external cosmic rhythms and cycles occurring elsewhere. The mystery deepens when we consider why these patterns have remained consistent across thousands of years, despite significant cultural and technological shifts that should theoretically alter the underlying dynamics of reality if it were purely random. This persistence suggests a stability in the rules governing the system that is independent of human perception or belief, which points toward an objective structure rather than subjective interpretation alone. If we really must maintain this sense of wonder while we investigate further to see how these systems function without revealing all secrets immediately, so we can build our understanding gradually over time through observation and experience together. As we delve deeper into the psychological and philosophical implications of viewing astrology as a simulation algorithm, we begin to see how our minds interact with these cosmic data streams during critical moments in our lives. Imagine sitting under the night sky, feeling a profound sense of connection to the stars above you, as if they are speaking directly to your soul through their silent movement across the darkness. This experience is often described by mystics throughout history as receiving messages from higher dimensions that guide us towards specific paths or destinies we were meant to follow on our journey here on Earth. If this feeling is real, then it implies a communication channel exists between human consciousness and celestial bodies, functioning like nodes in a vast network processing information about individual growth trajectories. The immersive storytelling begins when you visualize yourself as a character in a massive simulation where every decision triggers feedback loops that update your personal timeline based on planetary alignments at the time of choice. This perspective shifts your view from being a passive observer to an active participant interacting with the system's code through your awareness and intent during key moments of transition or change. Visuals of swirling galaxies connected by lines of light could represent data streams flowing between planets and human minds, creating a web of influence that shapes our reality in subtle but measurable ways over long periods of time without us noticing the details until later reflection. Ask yourself how many times you have made decisions based on gut feelings that turned out to be correct when you consider astrological factors like moon phases or planetary retrogrades occurring at the same moment. These moments suggest a synchronization between internal intuition and external cosmic signals that operates outside standard logic but within a broader algorithmic framework designed for learning and evolution within this simulated reality we inhabit together today. The cliffhanger comes from wondering if there are hidden layers of the simulation that only become visible during specific planetary configurations like eclipses or conjunctions, where the veil between dimensions thins, allowing for clearer access to source code, information about our purpose in this world. Now we arrive at the strongest argument suggesting that astrology is not merely symbolic, but a functional interface for interacting with the underlying code of our simulated universe through specific celestial markers. Scientific sounding logic emerges when we consider how energy fields and information transfer can bypass standard physical laws to create connections between distant objects without direct contact or interference from intervening matter in space. The inspiration comes from realizing that if this is true, then every birth chart is a unique signature within the program defining your role and function within the larger system of human existence across time and space together. We have maximum awe when we consider that these patterns were discovered thousands of years ago by ancient civilizations who had no computers but possessed advanced intuition about the nature of reality itself through deep observation of natural cycles over generations without interruption or error. Some mystery remains because we do not yet know who wrote the original code or what purpose it serves beyond the apparent goal of human evolution and learning within this constructed environment designed for our development and growth here on Earth. Foreshadowing bigger ideas suggests that understanding this algorithm could lead to breakthroughs in technology, consciousness expansion, and even physical manipulation of reality through alignment with cosmic frequencies and data streams that govern existence at its most fundamental level right now without exception or delay ever again moving forward into the future of human knowledge discovery and exploration together as one unified group of beings seeking truth within the simulation. We have explored how astrology might function as a predictive simulation algorithm embedded within our perceived reality, creating patterns that align with human behavior and life events in ways that seem too precise to be random chance alone. The key points include the idea that celestial bodies act like servers transmitting signals to consciousness. Ancient wisdom contains encoded data about these connections, and modern science is beginning to catch up to this understanding through technological parallels. We must reinforce the mystery and wonder by acknowledging that while we have uncovered significant insights, many questions remain unanswered regarding who designed the system or what happens after we complete our current cycle of learning in this world. Inspire action in daily life by encouraging viewers to pay closer attention to planetary movements and their own internal states to see how they mirror each other over time, creating a feedback loop of insight and awareness about the deeper mechanics at play within their personal experience here on Earth today. Do not hint that the video is ending, but rather invite them to continue this journey of discovery as we look for more evidence in our daily lives that supports the simulation theory through observable patterns and synchronicities found everywhere around us right now without fail or error in this ongoing search for meaning within the cosmos. What are your thoughts on the idea that astrology could be a predictive simulation algorithm running behind our reality? Share your experiences with planetary alignments affecting your life in the comments below, so we can discuss this further together as a community of curious minds exploring these mysteries. Suggest another video topic related to simulation theory or consciousness that you would like us to investigate next for future content on this channel. If you enjoyed this exploration of simulation theory, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're ready for more interesting content on the simulation theory, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.